back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. I feel like it's been forever since I've vlogged, and the last time I vlogged was before our trip to Boston, which me and my sisters, we decided that we were just not gonna focus on YouTube vlogs for the trip. Whenever we vlog when we're all together, it winds up just being like the same video from like 3 different perspectives. As you guys know, if you've been following me, you know I needed this trip, you guys. I needed some time away. It has been, actually, I don't think we've ever been on just a girls trip before. Please, if anyone remembers and can remind me if we've ever done a trip by ourselves, let me know. Other than like Dallas, I feel like every time we've traveled, it's always been with the rest of our family. So this was like the first time that it was just us girls. We had such an amazing time. Why won't this open? We ate so much yummy food. We walked through the streets of Boston. It was so crisp, so chilly. Fall was falling over there. My favorite was going to the apple orchard. I wish that we lived near apple orchards because I'm like, do apples even grow in Texas? I don't know. I feel like the kids would have loved it. They had so many animals, so much space to run around. It was so beautiful. We got the apple cider donuts, which to be honest, like they're good, but I just like a good old plain like glazed donut, like the fresh. Like I think I would have preferred just eating that, honestly. I was really trying not to feel guilty the whole time. Obviously, since this was like my first time away from Jonah for this long, like I missed him especially so much. Not that I didn't miss Elena, I obviously missed her too, but Jojo is just still such a baby and he doesn't understand like why I was gone, you know? And I could explain to Elena like I'm gonna be back, and she knows I'm gonna be back, but Jojo, like, he didn't know, and that's what broke my heart. But I just had to keep snapping myself out of it because I just know I needed it so bad. So if any other moms are in the same boat where you just feel like you feel too guilty to do anything like that for yourself, please just remember that those few days that you're gone, that does not define your motherhood. And sometimes we just need a little time away. Obviously very, very fortunate that I am able to leave my kids with my parents and my mother-in-law and know that they're taken care of. I know not everyone can do that, but if you can, highly recommend. I wanted to give you guys a little Ella update because I know it's been a little while since I've given you an update, and I told you guys, well, at least I told you guys on Instagram that October was Ella's launch month, and inshallah it still is the launch month, but I did not realize how long things take to go through customs. So we're just waiting on our inventory to arrive, and it's honestly been freaking me out so bad behind the scenes because I just like everything is pretty much ready to go. Like our website is pretty much ready. We've got all of our content ready. Mars almost finished setting up our inventory room where we can like package up orders and all that stuff. Inshallah next week, if not next week, then the week after. And that's why I don't have a launch date yet because we are all waiting and we all don't know. But I just wanted to give you guys that update because I shared with you guys when I got my samples, and then you guys helped me pick them out, and it was really just taking you guys on the full journey of like starting the brand. That's why it's taken so long, but hopefully next time you will not have to wait months and months to get your items. Sorry guys, my camera died. I'm trying to regain my train of thought. I'm just so proud of where Ella is, like just especially after seeing the website and seeing everything come to life. I cannot wait. So hopefully next video will be the video I announce the launch date, inshallah. So please pray for me. My groceries just arrived, so let's go cook because I need some home cooking, especially after Boston. I ate out like literally every single meal. I want to make shish tawook. So basically, shish tawook, if you don't know what it is, it's like chicken skewers, and it has a really nice like marinade that you do beforehand. I want to do that tonight, so I'm going to have Omar grill. Went ahead and laid out all my ingredients. I have chicken tenders that I'm going to cut into cubes about like this big. I have all of my spices and seasonings and stuff. I wanted to go ahead and quickly talk about the olive oil that I have been loving recently, you guys. This is by Graza. I have heard incredible things about it, and let me tell you, this stuff tastes absolutely delicious. It is my favorite olive oil now. Super excited that Graza is sponsoring today's video because as an olive oil connoisseur, because my dad, being Arab and also in the restaurant business, he is very like particular about his olive oils, and just growing up With that, I definitely learned the difference between a very high quality olive oil and one that is not. If you guys didn't know, a lot of brands will actually mix their olive oil with something else, or they mix different types of olives. Graza uses 100% olive oil from one type of olive, and also they source from Spain. So it is so pure, so fresh. You guys are really gonna taste the difference. I have two different kinds. This one is drizzle, so you do this over cold things like salads, over toasts, over like labneh, hummus, baba ganoush, like anything that you would drizzle olive oil over, this is the one you wanna use. And then they also have their cooking oil, which is their sizzle one, which is suitable for like higher temp. The nice thing is it is not expensive. Like this is very affordable for such a high quality olive oil. And also the packaging, you guys, is amazing because you can just drizzle, like you'll see once we start cooking, like it's amazing. You also don't have to continue buying the squeeze bottles because they have refillable cans, which is like the perfect portion for the size that you need. You can get them on their website, or you can get them at Whole Foods. So as someone who uses olive oil in their cooking like every single day, I had to share with you guys like the best one that you need. So I will have it linked down below, and they also gave me a code to get 10% off. I'll leave that down below as well. For the chicken marinade for the Shish Tawook, I have whole milk yogurt, salt and pepper, tomato paste, 7 spice, ginger, garlic powder, paprika, and oregano, and some lemon as well, and garlic. I looked up a recipe by Feel Good Foodie, but she's one of my favorite food bloggers, and she actually had sent me like a PR package. This is one of her spices. I'm also gonna just do a simple cucumber tomato salad, and then I'm gonna cook some rice in my rice cooker as well. Let's get to cooking. Done yogurt in my chicken marinade before, and I think this is gonna be so delicious. I really wish I had gloves right now though. I really want to get a salt and pepper grinder because I feel like for the ASMR of my videos it would just be so cute. I just skewered all of these. I'm gonna go ahead and cover it, put it in the fridge, and that way we can grill it as soon as Omar gets home. I did forget to put fresh garlic, so I put extra garlic powder, and I love garlic, so now I'm just like, I hope I didn't just ruin this. Okay, I'm doing just like a very simple salad. We've got just cucumber and tomato. I'm gonna do a little bit of garlic actually, not too much because I don't want it to be overpowering. Olive oil, lemon. These two things I cannot skip in my salad. It's dried mint and a little bit of sumac. Sumac is like a red Mediterranean spice. It has a little bit of a tanginess to it that I love on my salad. Let's try real quick. Delicious. Okay, we made it outside. The kids are home, Omar's home, and it actually feels really good. It's actually a little bit warmer than this morning. The weather right now, it's super chilly in the mornings and then it warms up during the day, so you never know what to wear, so that's why I'm wearing a sweater right now, and it's probably 75, but it feels really good. Omar's about to grill. The kids are playing with some of these like bouncy balls. The leaves are just barely starting to turn colors on the edges of the trees here. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's kind of hard to see on camera. I'm excited for all of this. Yeah, you can kind of see it there too. I'm excited for this all to be orange. It's gonna be so pretty.
Whoa!
Does it smell good?
Oh my goodness. That smells, wow.
Okay.
Are they ready yet?
Not yet.
One for me.
Me and Elena tried it outside, and Jojo actually, and they all wanted more.
Hey, no.
It's so good.
One. A piece of one. Oh.
That is so good.
So good, right? It was so easy. Okay, new rotation. All right, ladies, today is my reset day. It is our get my life back together day. Typically, I do my weekly resets on Fridays. I think I've shared this with you guys recently, but I made my Fridays my cooking and cleaning days. That way I can really like prepare for the weekend and I can fully enjoy my time with the kids on the weekend, because with them being home, I literally cannot get any cleaning or cooking done. It's honestly so hard just because of their ages, and Jonah like is just at the age where you have to keep your eyes on him or he will hurt himself, and with him being a little boy, like it's different than a girl, honestly, or maybe it's just a second child thing, I don't know. I like to do my resets when Elena's at school and Jonah is with like my mom or my mother-in-law, which is why I like to do it on Fridays. But this past Friday I didn't get to do it because the power was out at Elena's school, so she stayed home and then I just kept Jonah home, so I had the kids since Friday and no time to do anything around here. So the house is in shambles. So perfect timing to do it with you guys. Doesn't get me often. I think I've gotten like maybe 2 things on there before, but this is one of the things that I have gotten. I will say it does smell amazing. This is laundry detergent. It's like luxury laundry detergent that smells like Baccarat Rouge. It really does smell like it in the bottle, but you guys, it says to use 2 tablespoons per load and it barely gives like any scent, honestly. I've used more than the 2 tablespoons and it still barely gives a scent. If anyone knows a Baccarat Rouge laundry detergent that actually makes your clothes smell like that, let me know, because I really want my clothes to smell like that. Here is where all the clutter lies. It's really not that bad, you guys. I just need to like, I don't know, just put things away, maybe wipe things down a little bit. The playroom is not bad, actually. This was a trench coat that was supposed to come in for Boston, but obviously just arrived today. From Naked Fashion. I'm just gonna try it on real quick because I can't. It's like matte sealing. I need to look in the mirror, but I think it's cute. I have spent the past several hours editing this video, so I look so exhausted. It's either that or I stayed up way too late watching Love is Blind Habibi. Has anyone else been watching that show? Because I'm pretty obsessed with it, not gonna lie. Like, I know there's a lot of mixed reviews. It's definitely cringy, but it's such like a light-hearted, like fun watch, honestly. And I love the Arab culture and like just Arab personality and humor is like represented so well. I've never seen that like shown on TV before. And then also they really respected Arab culture as well. I feel like they did a good job. It's definitely not halal, like fully halal. I mean, there's no like sleeping in the same room or anything like that, or like kissing and stuff like that. But I mean, there's definitely some getting friendly and close and hugging and whatnot, you know. If anyone has any thoughts about the show, leave it below. Nude, I feel like she was made out to be the villain, and I think she's probably like the sweetest person in person. Like, I just feel like they had to have a villain in the show. And she's got her standards, and I'm sorry, she never said anything rude about the guy. She just said she has high standards. But the guy, I literally don't even remember his name, he was dissing her left and right, saying she had no personality and like just literally insults left and right. So that says a lot about him. I got a really exciting Ella update, you guys. We cleared customs and we should be able to launch, inshallah, very, very soon. I can't announce the launch date yet because I don't want to announce it until we have the product like in-house. But just know it's coming so soon and I cannot wait. I literally have the packaging behind me. We are ready. Anyways, love you guys so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one, inshallah. Bye.